beat up on Aiden Ross fight cards.
Oh, by uncle.
Oh, Charleston White. Oh man. Oh man. I ain't gonna
For
lie.
sure.
Y'all let Unc beat y'all like
For
that.
sure, he was hitting them with them cross, back to back.
That's what Tyson was supposed to do to Paul.
I feel like
Paul had if Tyson hit him too much, like if Tyson threw too many punches, he wasn't gonna get paid.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was finna say, I feel like Tyson held back. I didn't even really just know that. He just put me on some game. But you see, that's real recognize real. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I feel like Tyson held back. If you see it from I know people say training videos is two different, things. And yeah, I get that and I agree. But at the same time, Tyson was not throwing them bitches how he was throwing them bitches at that mat. You should still see a little bit of that. And when he's holding back, he said he naturally bat his gloves. That's what he do. But he did that back in the day as well because he knew he couldn't be too greedy. So you could say, oh yeah, that's what he naturally do. But if you watch his old boxing shit where he would bite his gloves, he would literally do that when he knew he had to be patient. So in this instance, he was doing it because he knew he had to hold back. He had to be patient with his strength and be patient with all he wanted to do to Jake Paul because that was gonna fuck up Jake Paul's whole legacy. He wouldn't even be able to box no more. That's just what it is. Like, they had more money in a young Jake Paul fighting people and he don't really got to fight no names like that. He don't really got to do too much to get a crowd out. It was way more much money in investing in Jake Paul than it was losing to a damn near 70-year-old man. So they wasn't going to allow that to happen. They was going to allow Jake Paul to win so he can keep on fighting. I won't say nobody's because, bro, you got to give Jake Paul credit as where it's due. He was a YouTuber. He didn't start off boxing. He came up, like in a what you call. And I used to watch the Everyday Team 10 and Low Gang and all that. So I was a big supporter of that. I watched that damn near every day. So like I seen where he came from. Like you'll never expect somebody like him to be getting in the ring and risking his life like that. So I still give props where props is due. But I still think that some of them, like 3 of them fights were kind of rigged. I like the last one that he just fought with Shabazz. You think it was rigged?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. Let me not say that I didn't watch it. I watched the highlights. Okay, so I can't even speak on it.
I wouldn't even say fully rigged. I just think there's a contract. It's entertainment. It's but I ain't gonna lie. Paul got it. Like he's a boxer now. I think he's ranked now or something. I seen him post like he's ranked, but he's a boxer. He's good. He sat down, humbled himself, put himself through years of training, and we don't like every single opponent. It is
that he facing.
Fights, but at the end of the day, that man's a boxer. Like,
and he training like he said. When he get on that weight thing and they weigh him and he make weight, that nigga's at least 200 pounds plus, and he's making what was that, like 100 something? He made like one. That's training. That's real life training. Y'all don't know how it is to. Y'all try to lose 10 pounds.
It drains weight. I used to do wrestling, bro. It ain't easy.
Exactly. You really got to be in that gym. So even if the fight's just coming out, he's still putting in that dedication. And yes, like I agree with him. Some of them fights, I like Tyson Willie. I think that the type when he knocked Tyson Willie out and he just dropped. I ain't gonna cap Jake. I don't know about that one. You gotta. There's a couple of them. I don't know about who else. Andy.
First one.
Which ball? Oh, Nate Robinson?
Now, that was real.
Come on.
That was real.
Come on.
That was when he could.
Nate Robinson, bro, I gotta tell you, family. I ain't gonna lie. You was charging at him like a kid. You was letting your emotions get the best of you in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. You was letting your emotions get the best of him. He was. If it wasn't rigged, because I don't know too much about that. Like I say, see Jake Paul, that's why he gotta be 100, because you get people talking about your fights like this, but. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know if the mud's not rigged or not. But like I said, I didn't say the 3, but it's 3 that I think that is rigged for sure. But the Andy Silvio one, who else he fought? He fought that wrestler. The wrestler that got kneed to the. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He got kneed. He got knocked out the fastest in the UFC. Curly hair. I can't think of him, but I think them 3 was rigged. Like I ain't gonna lie, but. Even Nate Robinson, I got some questions about that. Either he just a kid that can't control his emotions and rushing at you each second and falling on the ground, but boy, he knocked him out like 3 times. I ain't gonna cap, boy. I ain't gonna cap. You know who I want? No, I ain't gonna say that. Cause they ain't gonna do it. They not gonna do it. Logan and Jake Paul not gonna fight.
Nah.
But I feel like Logan is a better boxer than Jake Paul, and I think I'm the only one who think that. Like, if he really just put his dedication to it and really just gave it his all. But
Logan faced KSI, right? Jake.
But I think KSI ducking though. I think KSI swing wild. I think KSI ducking. Like I genuinely think that. I don't think like Jake Paul would, Logan fought KSI when he was the man in boxing, when he was the man in streaming. They tied the first time, which I feel like Logan won. Or maybe it's me being biased, who knows. But the second fight, Logan still won, but towards the end it was rocky, and then he got that point taken away from him that kind of notched a lot of things for him in that fight. But I feel like, Oh, so we talking about boxing though. you watch it? How do you watch boxing? You not too religious fun on it?
I only watch Gervonta Tank Davis.
Okay. I was finna ask about that. And
so I only watch Gervonta Tank and Earl Spence. Earl Spence.
Yeah.
The Soto native, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap.
So I only watch them. And then the opponents they face. So like now I watch Rolly, now I watch Ryan, now I watch Pitbull, but like I've always just been straight, just Floyd, and then it was Earl, and then Tank, because I got Tank from Floyd. But yeah, I was feeling just Floyd and Earl.
Okay, boom. How you feel about you gotta know about the Terrence and Canelo, you know about that?
Yeah, Canelo, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who you feel like going? No. I'm gonna ask this first. Okay, who you feel like gonna win in the rematch that's coming up this August? They not promoting this shit. I don't know why, but Javante and Lamont Roach.
Hey, I spoke on this. So I watched that match because
I'm finna speak.
I'm finna speak. So look, Tank thought it was just another match. He thought it was another Frank Martin.
I don't think it was that.
He waited too long. And then now I don't think Tank took a knee because he was hurt. I think it really was because it probably, Tank probably, Roach probably, got him in his, eye or whatever.
Nah, it was he wasn't hurt like you said. His shit got in his eye. I'm not even finna be biased on this.
Because as soon as he came back in that round, and he was throwing him. Tank was
won that round.
But he didn't have enough time, bro. And then Lamont was kind of like standing his ground, and it was not enough time in that match. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think a rematch, bro. If Tank does what Tank need to do, bro, I think Tank can end that. But you never know. That fight could go either way.
Okay.
Tank a little scared, too. Tank a little scared of Roach. Tank's always,
listen.
What they take
always a little nervous.
Little nervous. He even said it before Ryan. It was Frank Martin. He was nervous before these fights.
No, I don't think I think it was Rolly. I think because it was after the fight. He said Rolly could punch hard. Ryan, he said that he was nervous because he done seen Ryan drop with that left hook that's quick, So, and I get that. If y'all getting in the ring, bro, and that's one thing. Guess what? We were just talking about earlier. He be himself. He don't try to play that, I'm too macho, man. I'm this. He knows what he feels. He accept what he feels. He accept all the emotions that he feeling, so he can go into the ring accepting them emotions and be able to, But guess what? Imagine if he wasn't. Imagine if he was acting like this big tough guy, like, oh yeah, I ain't scared of this. I ain't nervous of this. I don't give a fuck. He ain't gonna knock nobody out. He got to go in that ring and prove that, So he gonna try to go in the ring like he not scared. Like, oh yeah, I was talking all this, so I gotta show it. Then when it goes to put on the table for him to show it, he could get too machi with it, and next thing you know, he left that chin open. And guess what? He getting hit with that left hook. You feel me? And Ryan would have put him on the canvas rather than him expressing that. He nervous. He didn't seen people. He didn't seen this guy drop people. Like he didn't seen this guy put somebody to sleep in less than 0.3 seconds. Like he didn't seen it. So guess what he can do when he go in there now? He can protect that chin. He can get low. He can go. He can do it, go in that, and people be like, well, nah, he said he was nervous of that. So that's probably why he was real protective of that chin and real, like, patient and real, not just going in there like he macho man and finna knock somebody out. He was real patient, even though he knocked him out in the second round, but he was still patient on it, But, like, even with that, like, the Lamont Roach fight, I feel like, I don't know if you've seen these clips. He was smoking before. He was smoking. Javante was smoking before this. It's a lot of stuff that he was going through legal-wise. I don't know if it's right before, but during training, he wasn't taking training serious. He admitted that. Even Lamont made it known to everybody that he wasn't taking training serious. Lamont knew before all of us. So he wasn't taking training serious. You can see it. Like you say, like he waited too long, but that's your observation of seeing that wasn't Tank. Because Tank he'll wait and then attack. Tank don't wait too long. He wait then attack. So the fact that he wait because he did wait too long.
Because ultimately, like round 5, 6, you're gonna start backing up the Tank.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't have that kill, and then they say he didn't even know what round it was. And look, he made this noticeable to me. He said they need to bring the girls back who do the little round thing, because he said he didn't even know that it was the 11th round or some shit like that. But I was like, damn, I forgot about that. Girls did used to do that, like they stopped doing it, but like. This is no excuse, like I say, blame everything on him. That's his fault. If he lost, he lost. But I'm gonna give him the excuse of, but this y'all gonna say this is a bad excuse, but he just won himself. That's why he lost that fight. Yeah, he won himself. And as long as he don't give himself that, that's your fault. You went into the ring and you did all that, and that was your mental. Like, if you lost that, you would have lost it fair and square. But that just wasn't Tank. And anybody who watched that fight could see that. Like, and I don't think he underestimated him. Like, I feel like, because he before the fight, they used to train together. They grew up together. Like, so before the fight. Exactly. Some people, hey, I ain't trying to put this. I'm putting it into the air, y'all. I was finna say I ain't trying to put, but it's getting put into the air. Some people say that he kind of held back a little bit because of that. I was his partner. He wanted to give him some light, but I don't think that. I don't think that. Yeah. I feel like Roach grew up with him, so it's like we could be the best fighters in the world. He could be knocking niggas out. And I could be putting niggas on their pockets. I could be literally putting people to sleep the first round every time. But since he know me, it's gonna be less fear. We grew up together. It's gonna be less fear of him. Oh, no, I grew up. I'm gonna go in here. So I feel like Roach had that. Tank, I know you. Like, I didn't spar with you thousands of times. I didn't been in the ring with you, like us being teenagers growing up. Like, literally, not, they in two different states, DC and Baltimore, but it's still like they right next to each other. So it's like, you feel me? We didn't grew up together, so it's less fear. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like your big brother could be putting niggas on their pockets, but guess what? You be the first one yelling, "No, let me get in the gloves with him," because that's your big brother. So it's like, that was not saying that Tank is big brother, but like, it was on some stuff like, yeah, you the top dog, but I grew up with you. Like, nigga, I ain't finna back down. Like, he was kidding him too, and Roach wasn't backing down. Like, so I feel like Roach came with his A game, and Tank came with like just his depression and his emotions and everything he was going through. And it showed in the ring. Roach fought his best fight, and Tank fought his worst fight. So that goes to give his answer that I agree with. If Tank do what he need to do in the next one, like it's Tank for sure. Okay. No.
Going to sleep.
Exactly. So what about Canelo and Terrence? This is a good one because I don't know if you know too in tune on this, but Terrence moved up in weight.
Yeah, like multiple weight classes.
Yeah,
like that.
And he only fought one at middleweight. And Terrence, you barely won. Hey, we got some beef with you. Yeah, we Dallas. This is Dallas, so for sure. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. I'm biased on this fight. I fought with Canelo, but I wanted you to lose the last one. I've been hating on you, Terrence. I've been hating on you. I ain't gonna cap. What you? You're a great fighter, family. You're a great fighter. You got great skill. You did what you had to do. You beat Earl fair and square. I seen a podcast recently with Daryl. What's his name? Derek James. My bad, y'all. I seen a podcast recently with Derek James, Earl Spence trainer, and he said that he don't even think it's from the wreck. I personally think that it's from the wreck. They brought up his last two fights before you and said he did fabulous, so it couldn't be the wreck. But I still think it was him smoking before the match and the Earl. Yeah, he was hot. You seen how he went in there, but yeah. And then we gonna make excuses, nigga. We might not make excuses for ourselves, but we're going to make excuses for our people, you feel me? So, yeah, that's just what that is. But, yeah.
He was hanging out with Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson and Big X Plug. And Yellow Bees and all them. We ain't putting that on y'all, but we don't know what y'all did. We don't know what he did. But, yeah, for sure. You feel me? I feel like it was the wreck, but you still beat him fair and square because he accepted the contract. That's what it is. And from that fight, I seen you were an amazing fighter. But I told people, I ain't going to even lie to you, like, Earl, you was never one of my like just top 5 boxers. You was always good to me. I always looked at you great, but you guys, my girlfriend, I said Terrence got a big chance of beating him. He got a real big chance. Like Earl would surprise me if he beat Terrence. I did say that, and he still got me hating on you. But I told my girl that, but I said we going for Earl because she from the city. Like that's just what it is. Like we stick together in Texas. That's what it is. So I already kind of seen how that can play. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but. After that fight, Terrence, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted you to lose against Manadroff. What's his name? Madradroff. The second fight, the dude that you fought at middleweight, I wanted you to lose to him. This fight, I want you to lose, bro. Like I want you to get done like you worse than what you did, Earl. That's just what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm biased, bro. I'm biased on this fight. I want you to lose. Everybody going for. I'm seeing people from Texas go for you. I ain't gonna speak on I don't know if it's like a Mexican like black thing, but. I'm seeing people like no, I'm going for Terrence. I got Terrence. I'm not going for Terrence. I don't do the racial shit. I don't do the Mexican versus no. Like I do how I feel. Yeah, exactly. That's a real big thing. So like I go off how I feel, like for sure. And I want Canelo to whoop your ass for what you did to my boy. That is what it is. After that, bro, I wish you the best. I wish you success in all of your next fights if you want to fight. But Canelo, you know what to do to him. No bull, because he retired, my boy Earl. Earl tried to get them big fights. They said, hell no, boy, you got to start over. Earl ain't trying to do that.
Oh, really?
He tried. He got in the ring with that champion. And he was like, "Oh, I got him next." And then Terrence posted a Twitter post like, "Nah, that ain't how it worked. You got to work your way back up again." And like, he didn't even get that fight with Brody. So it was a skinny dude. I didn't know the dude that he was calling out, but it was a champion. Like,
but also Earl was in that car accident.
Yeah, that's what we were speaking on. Yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like when he flew out that car, and that's what I was talking about. Derrick James said he don't think the car accident had nothing to do with it. That's his head trainer. That's his coach. I think it did, bro. Like, you could tell how he moved. Like, and we're back in 1, 2, 3. Like, I done been in a car accident back in 2021. Not as big as his, not flying out the car, not none of that. But it was a major accident. You feel me? I thought I was dead, all that. Not as major as Errol's. So this goes to show I've been stretching since then. I still deal with pain. Like, I still deal with pain to this day. It didn't got a lot better. It was a moment where, like, I would literally, like, wake up and get emotional, depressed, like, because I would get up and be sore. Like, I would feel like a 60-year-old man, you know? And it'll be on some stuff where I was like, damn, like, you know, like, I'm young, feeling like this is going to ever get better. But I, you know, didn't give up. And I'm, you know, way better, you feel me? I done stretched a lot, you know, but I just did that and still felt like instant pain. But I done been living with it for 3 years, going on 4, to the point to where it's kind of natural now. And it's better than the pain I was feeling. So anything is better than what I was feeling. So that goes to say, what I'm trying to explain is, him getting that big ass wreck, and I know he do all them therapy sessions. He put the bottles on his back and stretch and do all that. Ain't gonna heal at all, bro. That he is not gonna be the same fighter he was. I'm telling you, I was not in as big as wreck as Errol Spence, and I'm still dealing with the pain, stretching every day. I looked up all the stretches I had to do. I went to therapy. I went to the chiropractor. I did all that. They gave me a sheet. Both of them did. Therapy and the chiropractor gave me a sheet of how I need to be stretching. I do all them stretches today. It has helped. It has got better, but I still feel pain to this day. Exactly. Kind
of like, yeah.
And Terrence, like, we don't do no hating. We don't do no fly. I'm hating on you to want you to lose, but we don't do no hating on your skill, bro. Terrence got the best counter punching. He got one of the best. So Earl dealing with that wreck, when he swing and come in, he not gonna be able to move back quick enough for Terrence speed. Yeah. Terrence speed. When he got dropped in the the second round, he got dropped in the second round. You seen it. He couldn't pull back. He lunged in. Terrence, this is not because of the wreck. Terrence probably would have still hit him, but because he got great counter punches, bro. You got to give it to him. He probably would have still hit him, but I don't think he would have fell off his balance. I don't think that he would have got a clean hit as he did from Earl moving back. Yeah, he would. Yeah, exactly. Little tap, little chin, little knit. It was on some stuff to where Earl couldn't move back in time, and he got him. And then not only that, like I said, bro, I'm dealing with spine pain to this day. Nigga, he's gonna fall on his ass, bro. Like, cause that wreck was 10 times worse than what I was in. So, bro, he wasn't gonna be able to take that. But Canelo, I got Canelo, bro.
But if Terrence pulled this off,
he do,
he number 1 pound for pounder. I'm looking at him in history books, bro.
For sure.
I'm looking. If he pull off, if you going up weight classes to pull off beating Canelo,
and you wanna know what the thing is? I feel like it's a big chance he could lose this for sure. But I feel like it's also a good chance. Like, this is the chance that I feel like Canelo got on. But I feel like it's a chance. Not even this. It's like this. See how I see this. That he can win. Especially if it go to distance. If it goes to distance, he can win. Now, if he knock Canelo out, I ain't gonna cap. You got it, because Canelo got a chin. He got hit by Triple G like I don't know how many times. And still stood up. So if you could put this big boulder on his pockets,
and
you got it.
Coming up weight classes, because you got to understand, Terrence, you know, he's strong for 145, 152. He's strong. Once he start blowing up, man, you know, that strength don't carry the same. But
And it showed in his last fight. If you ain't seen that, go watch it. It showed in his last fight, and that fight could have went either way.
Canelo used to getting punched by dudes his size, so...
And not even his size. Canelo moved up, too. And he's putting these niggas on his pocket. Canelo is putting niggas on his pockets, and he's in a higher weight class too. He got adjusted. Canelo is not that big. He literally adjusted to that weight class. Now that's his weight class. Now everybody know he's naturally there. Like, he's that's just him. That's his weight. But before he did all that work to get up there, Canelo wasn't that big. That's how you think he was fighting when he fought Mayweather at 147? I think he fought Mayweather at 147.
Yeah, you right. He fought Mayweather when he was 23, right? Canelo was 23?
I don't know the age, but probably so. Yeah, real young. But
he got Floyd.
Yeah. Floyd did him the right way. Exactly.
He lost, but that's history,
Exactly. And he learned from that. And he learned from that fight. So it's like, it's on some stuff to where, bro, he moved up that weight and was still able to put people until he moved up to Beevil and Beevil didn't. But he moved up to that weight and he was able to put people on their pockets. He was able to have these big guys running from his power. So him doing that, and Terrence, you barely got, you think you won flawlessly, but you barely got past your last fight. That's not even a weight class. You moved up one weight class to that weight class. Now you moving up again to this weight class. You gonna feel them hoes. You gonna feel them. You gonna feel them bitches. I'm telling you, you gonna feel them. And you just better be prepared because you are a great boxer. Both of y'all are great. I seen both of y'all going back and forth talking about who was great and who was good. I feel like both of y'all are great boxers, so it's gonna be a sight to see. And y'all gonna give me a time worthwhile watching that shit. I'm gonna be happy watching that shit.
Oh, yeah.
No bullshit. I'm gonna be loving watching that. But Javante, I wish the best for you too. I know you're gonna win the next fight. Hope your mental good. I hope everything going good with your emotions and everything you're going through. I know you say you want to quit boxing and disappear, but you can't have that mindset going into this next fight, family. You cannot have that. If you're going to continue to box, do what you need to do. I will never stop. I'm going to be sad because I'm going to miss watching you, but do what you need to do for whatever you feel like the route your life need to go in that, in that certain turn. But if you going to accept this other boxing match, you got to do what you got to do in that boxing match as well. I ain't going to cap, family. I get it. Then you can do whatever you need to do after that. But you got something coming up, and you already... You already, kind of fucked up the Floyd shit that I had planned for you. You feel me? You got a draw on your record board. On the record, so it's like,
man, I ain't gonna lie, that draw, man.
It hurt. I was like, damn.
It's like now you gotta go beat him in fashionable styles. So then, like we when we look at your record, like we just pretend it's
zero. But Floyd got, and I feel like Floyd was happy. I know you was happy. You don't want nobody to beat your record. You don't want nobody to beat it.
He wanted Tank to lose even when Tank was with him.
Yeah, when he fought that, I know you're talking about that, for that world championship. Prajaja?
Yeah, he wanted Tank. Yeah, Tank said that.
Beat that nigga ass. Because he was messing around with Yaya. Tank said this, so this is out of Tank. I don't know if they were actually messing around, though, so that, I don't know about all that. Yeah, but I know that was that's,
That's young boy, baby mom?
Yeah. She in love with that nigga, boy. She still posts videos of his song to this day. Like, she posted one like probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. I'm like, boy.
Your boy different.
Yeah, exactly. Your boy got it made, bro. He got it